Hey, what's up? Jigsaw here. Are you facing the situation of your iPhone being stuck on a black screen, even though you can still hear notifications and vibrations? This indicates that your device is still operational, but something is preventing the display from turning on. In this video, I will offer 3 potential solutions that might help you resolve this issue and get your iPhone back up and running. Let's go! Usually, if you are experiencing glitches or errors with your iPhone, the common solution is to perform a forced restart. Keep in mind though, that the specific combination of keys required to do this may vary depending on the model of iPhone you have. For iPhones with Face ID such as iPhone 10, iPhone 11, or any newer model, do the following steps. The following procedure also applies for iPhone 8 and iPhone SE. Press and quickly release the volume up and volume down buttons respectively. Then press and hold the side button. Once the Apple logo appears, release the side button and wait for your iPhone to restart. On the other hand, the process is slightly different on the iPhone 7. In this case, you need to press and hold both the volume down and side buttons simultaneously. Continue holding both buttons until the Apple logo appears on the screen. For those with an iPhone 6s or earlier, press and hold both the sleep and home buttons at the same time. Keep holding both buttons and release them when the Apple logo appears. Since your iPhone is still technically working and the problem is just with the display, you can try connecting it to iTunes if you're on Windows, or using the Finder app for Mac users. Hopefully, the data will still be accessible through either software, as you will need to create a backup before restoring your iPhone. Please note that this method will only work if you connect your iPhone to the computer that was previously registered as your trusted device. Otherwise, the trust process is required, which is basically useless since your iPhone has display issues. To get started, connect your iPhone to your computer using an original or MFI certified cable to avoid readability issues between the two devices. Your iPhone is successfully connected if you see the phone icon at the top of the iTunes toolbar, or find the iPhone directly under Locations in the Finder app. If so, the next step is to manually back up your device, either through your iCloud account or directly to your computer to avoid data loss. Skip this step if you already have a recent backup in your iCloud account. After you create a backup, follow the next step to restore your iPhone. Now you can enter the recovery mode with the same key combination you used for the force restart. By this time, keep holding the keys until you see the recovery mode screen. Once your iPhone entered recovery mode, you can try the 2 available options one at a time. First, update your device. This should fix the issue if it is caused by either an iOS glitch in your previous upgrade or outdated features installed in your current version. If the update doesn't work, try to restore your iPhone. Keep in mind that this will reset your device and erase all your data. However, since you created a backup some time ago, restoring it should not be a problem. While iTunes or Finder are typically the go-to options for repairing iOS issues, there are instances where these methods prove ineffective despite repeated attempts. If you're seeking a simpler solution, consider exploring a third-party repair tool. You can download the software by clicking on the tag in the upper right corner or finding the link below. Note that while this tool is generally effective, full functionality may require a paid subscription. Once you've installed and launched the repair tool, connect your iPhone to your computer using the original Apple USB cable for optimal results. Next, navigate to Start Repair. Select the iPhone Stuck subcategory and click Fix Now to begin the process. You'll be presented with 2 repair options, which are a standard and deep, respectively. Try the standard repair first, as it is usually effective for black screen issues and won't compromise your data. If standard repair doesn't resolve the problem, you can switch to deep repair, which is designed to tackle more complex iOS system issues. However, be aware that deep repair will erase your device data, so it's important to have a backup if you want to avoid permanent data loss. After selecting your preferred repair mode, follow the on-screen instructions and patiently wait for the tool to complete the process. You'll know the repair has been successful when your iPhone successfully turns on. Keep in mind that this specialized repair tool is designed to fix software-related issues on your iPhone and cannot solve hardware issues, which is most likely the case if you've dropped or otherwise damaged your device. In this case, the best thing to do is to contact Apple support or visit an Apple service center for professional assistance. They can diagnose the issue and provide appropriate solutions, which may include replacing the damaged display. That's it. If I could help you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions about the video or other problems with your Apple device, leave a comment below. See you next time. Bye.